Hey Paranormies, it's Alice and Jen, and you're on the light side of the paranormal.
Today we are going to be reacting to Nukes Top 5. He just came out with his newest video yesterday, so we are going to react to that for you guys today. It is Top 5 Scariest Ghost Videos to Break Your Brain.
Yes. I'm ready for my brain to be broken. So, a couple of disclaimers before we get into it today. First, definitely make sure to go and show Nukes some love. You know, we love Nukes so much. We would react to him more if we could, because we are always so satisfied with his content and his compilations. So you definitely want to go over to his channel, like this video on his channel, as well as subscribe to him if you haven't already. He's lovely. That information is going to be in the description for you. And also, disclaimer number 2, Jen and I like to talk over the video as we're reacting because, I mean, that's why you clicked on this. You're watching us processing and reacting to the video out loud. So we also try and debunk and figure out if we believe that it's real or fake, in our opinion. But if you want to just watch this video on your own without our commentary, that's totally fine. Link up here for you to do that, and then come on back another time.
And if you haven't already subscribed, click that subscribe button and click your notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the spooky content we put out all year round. Alright, are you ready?
Let's go!
Help by Ghosts caught on camera. Nick Does Life. Nick Martin from Clearfield, Pennsylvania dedicates his YouTube account to his dream of one day becoming the proud owner of a brand new RV to live in and travel the country.
Feels.
In one of his videos, Nick does a vlog post mentioning that sadly, one of his favorite RV Life YouTube channels might be quitting YouTube soon. As Nick casually paces back and forth through his house to help compose his thoughts, he suddenly captures something absolutely spine-chilling.
There's YouTubers
So not even ghost hunting
on this platform that, you know, they're not like super like,
Is that a shadow?
what's the word I'm looking for?
It almost looked like a full body without a head.
What looks like a headless
Oh,
figure
yeah,
can be
good
seen
catch.
standing in the hallway right behind Nick. Now, it was one of Nick's loyal viewers, Megan, who actually noticed the creepy apparition and emailed me about the video. She also reached out to Nick, who reacts somewhat confused and just explains that, hey, I don't make ghost videos. Of course, I then got in contact with Nick, who is absolutely shocked by what he captured. Nick says he's seen and heard some strange things in his life, but never really thought much about them. Nick says he has no idea who or what this horrifying headless figure could be. But what do you think? Share your thoughts down in the comments.
Share your thoughts with us now. I want to know.
His first reaction wasn't like, oh yeah, I've been experiencing weird things. Like, he hasn't really experienced anything in this house, obviously. I feel like he'd say something if he had. So it makes you wonder what goes on when you're not experiencing things that you wouldn't even be aware of unless you saw it like this. Like, I wonder if stuff starts ramping up for him now because he's seen what's lurking where before he had absolutely no idea.
Yes. And I think that probably happens a lot where people are like, I don't know if I believe or not because I've never really had an experience. And it's like, stuff like this happens a lot, but it's if you're noticing or if you're looking for it. Yeah, that's a really good point.
Is it gonna start up now that he's aware of it?
Right.
Also, we should touch on the fact that originally I was like, is it like a house coat hanging on a door or something? But you can almost see the feet pointed in the direction of the doorway, and there's a space kind of in between the feet and the wall. It's not up against a door or
It's
anything.
not a flat, two-dimensional type of shadow that's sitting up against something. It's away from the wall.
Yeah.
Like you were saying.
That's
and
creepy.
with the feet pointing towards the door, I was also thinking it kind of looks like it was looking down like this,
okay.
which makes it appear to be headless. Sorry about my roots, y'all just saw that. But yeah, it was really creepy, and The icing on the cake for me that really drove it home to be believable was Nick's initial reaction, and he's like, I don't make ghost videos.
Yeah, like what are you talking about?
Yeah, because you're right. He could have like milked the crap out of that right away, but he didn't.
Yeah.
He's like, no. So anyways, I was very happy with that.
Yeah, that was creepy.
What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments.
Obviously, like, our dream is to capture something like this, but when you're not looking for it, that would be super alarming to catch that in the background, like in the hallway, probably where his bedroom is.
Absolutely. I know, like anytime I'm on FaceTime with someone, I'm constantly like staring in the background instead of like looking at the person.
The Grainport Tunnels. British paranormal enthusiast Steve Ballard often conducts extensive explorations of old abandoned tunnels and forts. In this particular video, Steve is joined by his friend Stuart as they investigate the historic underground Grainport tunnels in Kent, England.
That would be
The
fun.
fort was built during the 1860s and survived two world wars. But later, the fort was left abandoned, and the actual structure was demolished. However, the underground tunnels beneath the Grainport are still there over 150 years later. Steve is showing his friend around the winding maze of halls and empty rooms when his equipment begins to act strangely.
That's not where you want to be when your flashlight malfunctions.
Yeah, because where are you gonna go?
Yeah.
Before I come out. That's weird. That's weird. Oh, that was weird, people. My torch just went out. And it went out here last time as well. When I come down here the first time, Stu, I could feel someone breathing down my neck. Literally breathing right down my neck.
Been there.
Hello? Anyone here?
Steve recalls a creepy event from a past visit, but little does he know that their current exploration is about to become much more disturbing.
Is there anyone here?
Oh.
Why is it doing that?
What?
Stuart, I'll keep getting the shadows going past this light down there.
I don't even know what I'm looking at.
Yeah, seems like...
On that lock-off camera,
It's like a night vision situation.
look at my phone.
I think it's maybe like a light at the end of the tunnel, but it looks like someone's walking.
That's weird. Look, watch
Yeah,
my phone.
past.
Turn it off a minute. Watch my phone.
Right.
Wait, watch.
Right.
See?
Like, why would it be flickering like that?
That's gone. Yeah, it keeps going off. Yeah. It's almost like there's something going in front of that light down there.
I
Yeah.
don't know, like he's filming
A
it with his
strange
phone. What
shadow
if
blocks
it's...
out a faint light in one of the tunnels, almost as if someone or something is walking back and
It also
forth.
kind of reminds me of like
Although
a
a little
torch.
creeped out, the two
flickering.
friends continue their investigation.
Sorry,
What
I
happens?
thought you're filming it with your phone, and what if your phone is just trying to adjust to the fact that everything is dark except for that one light at the end, and it's trying to like focus?
That's
It's
a good
such
point.
a thin sliver of light, right? It might, I don't know.
Yeah, that's a very good point to mention. I never even thought of that.
Apparently there's more, so let's see where this goes.
Next is downright chilling.
Hopefully they go after it.
This tunnel is
There's just like a bunch of garbage down there.
amazing, isn't it?
Which means there have been people there.
Yeah.
Clean. Yeah. And it's dry. Look.
Oh!
Yeah.
That was a full-on
see it?
person.
Oh
A
my.
shadow-like figure can be seen walking through the tunnel
Okay,
right
yeah,
in front of
that's-
the two friends.
Okay,
They don't see it, but Steve is shocked
So
when
they
he looks
didn't
back at
see
his
that.
footage.
okay,
Now,
but
Steve has
hang on. What if that was someone they're with and somebody shining a light behind them and it was like their shadow cast at the end of the hall?
Oh, you're on the ball today. You're good.
I'm not saying that that is real. I'm just saying like it could be that. That's what I thought immediately. Well, immediately I thought it was full on ghost, and then the way that it goes, it almost seems like it's the way the light is shining. But let's.
I'm vibing less ghost right now and more like person who has taken shelter in this
Oh,
tunnel.
yeah,
Who is
maybe.
alive.
Yeah.
Steve has no idea who or what this could have been, and creepiest of all, whatever it is doesn't make a sound. Now, if you notice, Stephen Stewart's footsteps are loud as they echo through the tunnel system.
Almost seems like
Yeah,
that's
Whatever
a
this
shadow.
is,
It could have
makes
been.
no audible sound at all as it hurries across the end of the tunnel.
It's amazing, isn't it? Really small, really clean. Yeah. And it's dry, look. For the best part.
I don't know, guys. I don't know. I want to
So
believe
what
that that's
do you
real,
think this could be?
but
Let
I
me know down in the comments. You can watch this entire
You
exploration
can see there's like a
over on the YouTube
backpack or
channel,
something
Steve Ballard.
on the back of the
Stowaway.
figure.
I don't know if I believe that one. I want to because it looks super creepy, but for some reason my gut is telling me that it's just some type of like they're waving flashlights around and it just managed to capture it perfectly in such a creepy way.
It is possible. It could also be kind of an echo of the past or some type of residual haunting. Like with it looking like there was some gear on its back, it's possible as someone that worked down there for a
Right.
long time that passed away. Either way, so freaking terrifying. And we both were like, what?
Yes, and if that were us and we were investigating and we go back and look, it would be so... Even the not knowing if it was our shadow or something else, because in the moment, if you saw it in the moment, you could work on debunking it with the flashlights while you're there.
Yes.
But once you're removed from the situation, you can't do that, so it's like you'll never know for sure,
That's so true.
which is just extra creepy.
This is only the second video, and both have been great, so
Stowaway.
I'm really looking forward to the next one.
Friends David and Dell from the YouTube channel Signs and Signals were
Oh,
out
we
in the
like
middle
these
of the
guys.
night to explore the
Funny.
abandoned Zion Presbyterian Church Cemetery, which was founded all the way back in 1851. The graveyard sits isolated, deep in the countryside of South Carolina.
That's big.
David and Dell find themselves in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by woods and graves.
Dude. Always some crazy. Dude, this place looks old, man. Like, big time old.
There's no church on the other side of it.
There's nothing but woods from what I can see. It's dark as hell.
Record everything.
I can't see anything. Oh, you got that stuff. Zion. I mean, that's got a church. That says a church cemetery. Where's the church?
It's big for a church cemetery.
I don't know about this one, man.
Unless that shot was stock footage. I don't know.
Why do we choose to do one that's like out in the woods?
Us, every
Yeah.
I'm
time.
out near the woods.
Yeah.
I mean, at first glance, he's got to be one of the creepiest looking graveyards I've ever seen.
Those little crosses.
Go check out what it is. I mean, look at these like crosses.
Yeah.
I mean, just saying, like, see, why are there pineapples right there?
Pineapples.
You hear that?
What was that?
You hear that? I think it was right here. Like right.
He does that all the time.
David and Dell are obviously a little creeped out by the eerie atmosphere of the cemetery and joke around to keep everything a bit more alive.
We do that. You joke when you're
All
scared.
that changes when
Not far,
David
not far.
suddenly
No.
hears something moving
Never farted.
right behind him.
Never farted on investigation.
I can't tell.
The wildlife is so loud at night out there.
Yeah.
Oh, is there a person
It's
back
like our
there?
worst freaking nightmare.
Saw something. I don't know what I saw. I saw.
I thought it was a person.
David sees someone watching him from the bushes, and he
They
moves
have
away.
a hood on
He
and they
warns
look
Dell
up.
about what he just saw
It's
and they
A.
decide to
No,
just
just
get the
kidding.
hell out of there. Now, the two friends in no way claim that this terrifying encounter is even anything paranormal.
Still
In
scary.
fact, David believes that he saw just a real person,
Hiding.
creepily sitting there in the bushes
Oh my gosh.
in a graveyard, in the middle of nowhere.
In a black hoodie.
And as I've always said on this channel, sometimes real people are way scarier than anything
We
paranormal.
say that all the time.
Especially weirdos hiding in graveyards. But who or what
Well,
this
we're
actually
weirdos
is
hiding in graveyards, but not
remains a
like
mystery.
hiding.
We're not hiding.
Months
yeah.
later, and after many viewer requests, David and Dell gather their courage and decide to explore the cemetery once again. Nothing much happens, but as David reviews their footage, he finds something that shocks him to
he's
his
seeing.
core.
You ever heard like a bunny mask, like a birthday mask? See, to me, I can see why people would say
Oh,
maybe it's a
someone's
mask.
walking.
I really can't tell. At first, I couldn't even tell where a
Oh,
head
yeah.
was. You know what I mean? All I saw was just that something was moving, but the more and more, like after you edited and everything, and we looked at it on the screen and not on the phone, then you could tell it's
Like
like
they
something
want
like
to be seen.
yeah, head up.
Without either of them knowing, someone opens up the back of David's car
Oh!
and just kinda hops inside.
Oh my
David and
god!
Dell then
Okay,
drive the
that's our
same
worst
car
freaking nightmare.
all the way back home. David says that in the morning after their visit to the cemetery, he found the back of his car open, but nothing inside
In the
was missing.
morning!
It goes without saying that he's worried that now whoever was in the back of the car with them knows where he lives.
Oh
So
my
what do you
god!
think is going on here?
What?
Could this just be a homeless stranger that was looking for a free ride?
I have full body
Or is it
chills.
something much, much worse?
Holy
Let
crap!
me know what you think.
Oh!
You can watch this creepy
No.
encounter and many more over
No.
on the YouTube channel.
Oh, I hate it.
Signs and Signals.
Whoa. Okay, what the?
No, that is our definite worst nightmare.
Yeah,
When we're investigating, I'm like always got my eyes on the vehicle.
yes.
And
And we
it's always
always check
locked.
the back seat. We
Yes.
always check the trunk and everything.
How did he not hear the trunk opening and then closing?
Those birds and things.
Yeah, yeah.
They're super loud. And they seemed really far away, and if he did it ever so gently, it's possible. But
Could you imagine the next morning your trunk is open? You're like, why is my trunk open? And then when you're editing, you're like,
you
holy
see it
crap.
in the, oh man, yeah, like what? And
Whoever was in the back was like riding in there with them.
that's the thing. So much could have happened.
Yeah.
Like, they're lucky that they just, I guess, slept in their car and then left.
Yeah.
But it's true.
Or
now-
got out as soon as they got there too. He could have got out at night.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're speaking of like if this was a real person. Now, if this was like some type of spirit thing, friggin' it's at home with them now.
And they can like open and close
Yeah.
trunks. Like they're powerful as hell.
And he was filming him and he didn't see the trunk come up.
Yeah.
Because it comes up. It's not like
Yeah.
automatically I'm thinking of my Jeep trunk which swings out, which you could probably see less than something coming way up.
Yeah, which is terrifying. And this just speaks volumes to the fact that when you're ghost hunting and when you're putting yourself in situations like this, yes, the paranormal dangers are there, but it's those live humans, man. Like this is a huge example of like a very real problem that could happen to just about anybody.
Yeah.
And even like when we were reacting to this video before they zoomed it in like that, I couldn't see the trunk opening.
No, I
It
just
was
saw
once
the feet, that's
yeah,
it.
me too. It just
Yeah.
kind of looked like someone was walking by. Ooh, creepy. But that, I'm completely beside myself. I really hope that they're okay. And
Yeah.
I hope that we get an update
I wonder
soon.
how old that clip is.
Right, just because this is a new Nukes video.
Maybe that just happened. Ooh, scary. Like, we've seen some scary paranormal clips, but I think this is the scariest, possibly non-paranormal clip we've ever seen.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I was full body chills, like, oh my god.
Heart palpitations. Did I get any zone minutes on my Fitbit?
Yeah, it's like, you know, that like urban legend you hear, like, and the hook was on the mirror.
Yeah.
And you're like, ah! You're like, and the trunk was over. Like, ah!
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is one that could be passed down through generations.
Yeah, this is like a spooky story.
Yeah, but it's oh so real.
The Goodwill Ghost Doll. TikTok user James Fodder bought a very creepy doll at his local Goodwill. At the time, a store employee warned James that the doll's previous owner was in a rush to get rid of it because she
yeah.
believed it was very haunted. James didn't believe in the paranormal.
Okay, they're showing a lot of
and
different
knew the
dolls here.
doll
Maybe
was
that
worth
one
quite a
wasn't
bit of
it.
money.
I did
So
like, oh, it is it.
And took it home.
It looks like a child.
That's when he realized that he had made a huge mistake.
I don't like this doll at all.
James began to hear voices. The doors in his home started to open and close on their own. And scariest of all, he started seeing strange shadowy shapes around his home. James decided to place the doll on a chair in
I
an
can't even
empty
look at
room
it.
with a
It looks
motion-activated
like
camera
like a
monitoring it.
human.
It looks like an Are You Afraid of the Dark or like a Goosebumps episode where like the kid was turned into a doll.
Oh my gosh, it does. That is
like it.
exactly why it's
I
terrifying.
don't like it at all.
What he captures is downright creepy.
Oh gosh. It just moves the camera away from it so it can like not be there.
Oh, this is some type of jump scare shit.
Mm-hmm. Maybe the camera just scans
Oh yeah, maybe it goes after movement?
and there's all these orbs. What the hell was that?
Not where I saw this going.
Hang on, my first initial reaction was like, oh, it's Bella. Like my little baby black cat who just like darts around the house like crazy. I'm like, oh, it's Belle's. It's not. Not everybody has the crazy little black cat. Oh my god, I'm so scared.
Like, what are we going to see in this
The camera
video?
moves around
Okay.
as if tracking movements.
Moving around
somewhere in
erratically.
an empty room. But nothing's moving.
Yeah, what
And
is
a
that
small dark
hairball
shape can be seen
behind?
quickly moving
Looks like a
across the floor
tumbleweed.
in the hallway
Yeah.
behind the doll. James explains that the
It is
camera only
Belle's.
moves when it senses physical motion.
Is it toilet paper?
So he has no idea why the camera would be moving.
No, I think it's just showing that
There's
it can
nothing
move with
there.
the...
Let me see if it's
Another
sick.
night of filming. And
Hang
when
on, wait,
James
wait.
checks his camera footage, he is shocked.
It looks like a small black animal like somersaulting across.
yeah.
Right? Like really fast.
It is your cat. Your
Yeah,
cat
yeah.
is in this video.
It's just terrorizing everybody. So this is another night and it's doing this?
I think this is the same thing.
I think you said this was another night.
Okay, I'm talking to
It goes back the other way. Oh, the doll moved, I think.
Oh,
Or am I just paranoid?
now I'm just staring in the hallway. I'm not even looking at the doll.
Me too. Ew, I hate that it's... I hate this video.
Yeah, it feels like an early days of the internet jump scare video.
Ew.
Oh! Whoa, that was weird.
The camera still
Okay.
moves all around, seemingly tracking something that we can't see. Then the doll seems to just start moving.
See, I knew it-
all on its own.
Oh,
Yeah,
yuck.
James
it's
says
the
that he was
head
a
for
skeptic
me.
before all this,
And the next.
but that he now 100%
Yeah, this
believes that
one.
the doll he brought home from Goodwill has a
Because that would be a
paranormal
lot
entity
harder to
attached
fake with
to
a
it.
string or something.
But
The
what do you
foot
think is
pivoting,
happening
that
here?
makes sense.
Is it real, or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Yeah, like that
You
could be easy to
decide.
fake. Okay, so just take a minute. Take a minute, collect yourself. You have all your words at the front of your brain, just like organize them in single file.
That doll is... Go ahead.
So the initial shot, I was just kind of blabbering and blurting it out, where the doll's like lower half, like seemingly led by the one foot, kind of pivots it. That could be easy to fake with like fishing wire or magician's wire or whatever. But when it's kind of leaning forward and then like leans back and kind of readjusts itself, that would be really, really difficult to fake in my opinion. And it just made it look that much more lifelike, and that was a very like human kind of thing to do, which adds to the creepiness of the fact that it looks like a human child. I get such weird vibes from that doll. There's something going on there.
That doll.
Yeah.
That baby human encased in wax. Ew, yeah, I don't like that.
Gross. Yeah, it is kind of like that.
I was fully expecting the camera to be like, "Meh," and like pan to the wall and then pan back and there's no doll there.
I was expecting the doll's face to be right there.
Oh, I never even thought of that.
Yes.
Creepy. I don't know what I think of that. I don't like it.
What's the ball
So-
though? That's weird.
Yeah, I don't, because I would think it's like just an animal,
animal.
but it's very ball shaped. So like, what is that?
Yeah, just
The video is just very creepy and weird. I mean, you could fake it. It could be faked.
Yeah.
There are ways to fake this.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm just picturing. Okay, this is so gross, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm just picturing someone like saving their hair for a really long time.
Oh, just like hairball. Pew.
Yeah, like, and then like wrapping it around one of those elastic balls that people used to make out of like
Yeah.
rubber bands, and like somehow rigging it up, and they're just like in the bathroom, like, you know, Granny Bowler style, like ready to give her, and then the camera pans and they're like, whee! Like all as an elaborate hoax.
Yeah.
But
Like, it did look
that's
like
a lot
a
of
big
effort.
ball of hair.
It really did. It really did. But I think the more logical explanation would be an animal somersaulting, like you said, like a cat or something.
I mean, but you'd hear that. Like, cats are clumsy. I don't know. I don't like it, and I don't have an answer for it.
And the fact that the camera kept like panning to the wall, like what's moving on the wall?
Yeah, I know.
You know? It was weird. It was almost like the doll was like, don't look at me. I don't
Yeah.
want you capturing me moving.
Yeah. Oh, yuck.
Just below the surface, urban explorer ILM and Bono Paranormal is back on another exploration. This time at an abandoned underground heating plant shelter somewhere in the middle of the forest in the Czech Republic. Just to be
reacted to
safe,
him
Bono
before.
inspects the entire
Okay.
complex to make sure that he's completely alone before he even starts to explore. Then he leaves some of his extra belongings in one of the shelter's rooms and starts his investigation. Now, almost immediately, things take a bizarre turn.
all these small rooms. Yeah, this is just, I'm gonna go there. So here, this is the room. Close it. This is the room where I have my stuff. This is the little thing I keep my gimbal in because it's kind of fragile.
Ew, don't touch that.
Oh, okay, the door's open.
Hello?
But
The
that,
door to the room that he had just closed seconds before appears
It
to
didn't
swing
seem to
open
latch.
by itself.
but also,
Now, of course, this could simply just be caused by a draft, but as Bono continues to explore through the underground complex, things just get much, much weirder.
sorry, I just feel like that little clip of him like showing that
Yeah, this
little
is
room
the
was just an
second,
excuse to have the door swing
entrance.
open. Could be wrong.
Here are
Ew.
What the?
freak that scared me. Is that
Like an old telephone.
hello? Okay, so
So he's not going looking
Like,
for
why
the
would you not be ready
sound.
for this? Yeah.
Sounds like it's getting closer. Ah,
Oh. Oh.
no wait, this
please answer it.
There's no cord.
it's not plugged in.
Whoa. That's cool.
I don't know about this one.
You see the wire?
Could there be like a battery pack inside or something?
Or his
Like a
cell
prop?
phone just underneath the desk where it was.
An old unplugged phone rings as if it's still working. Bono inspects the phone but finds no explanation as to how the phone could have rung. So now he begins to get more and more creeped out, being underground and completely alone in this sprawling shelter. But Bono is determined to keep recording,
dirty,
and
I
he
hate
scouts
it.
through more and
Yes.
more empty rooms.
I really
and
hate
creepy
the look of when the
hallways.
paint peels like that.
So I'm here at the entrance.
Very
It's
Silent Hill.
already kind of dark, and I went again
Ugh.
through the through the whole complex, and there's just no one there. So either they ran away, or I don't know, they did it remotely, or
Also,
it's
that
just
green
like,
is just awful.
the phone is haunted. I don't know.
Even when it was fresh, I'm
I
sure
like
it was
to,
just
like,
really
Terrible.
bad.
Not think that someone is goes by hunting till it's just completely
It's like baby puke.
like, you know, till you just can't explain it by anything. By anything.
I'm waiting for a jump scare here.
But
What?
What?
no.
What looks like a heavy metal plate seems to rise up from the ground on its own and then falls.
Oh, that was
Bono is
weird.
freaked out and makes a run for it. But unfortunately, Bono realizes that he has left his belongings back inside one of the rooms.
I was gonna
And
say at
so
the beginning.
he has to go
That's
back
why
in
we
to
don't do that.
collect them. What happens next is chilling.
When you want to leave, you want to leave. Oh. Ooh, turning
It's
a
kinda
corner would be
far,
so
but
scary.
I think in this direction. I think it was far, but
He doesn't seem to have anything on him to protect himself either.
What are these bags? Oh my god, sorry. I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
The bags distracted you.
Did you not see it?
What?
A deep rumble makes Bono freeze in his tracks.
Looked like there was
He
a
tries
wall
to
there.
determine
Yeah.
where the sound came from.
Yeah, like
and
the
as he
side
goes
that
to
it was
check
poking out from. I was expecting the hallway to go both. Yeah,
Did you see it?
but it doesn't even go
A
both
dark
ways.
figure can be seen peeking from around the corner at the end of the hallway.
And he just
The explorer
nonchalantly.
doesn't even notice.
Okay.
And walks right past where the figure appeared.
Yeah, there's
Oh.
nowhere it
Until
could
later,
have.
when viewers of his YouTube channel pointed out the strange peeker, that Bono realized
It's before
what he
that
had
last
captured.
door, so there is a hall.
He says he has no idea who
Oh.
or what this could be. So, it's up to you to decide.
It's very misshapen,
You can
like
watch
for a
this
head.
entire
Yeah.
investigation over on the YouTube channel, ILMN Bono Paranormal.
My initial impression was I didn't really believe it. Even the levitating, or like the whatever that piece of metal was, he saw it through a doorway, so somebody could easily have it rigged up and just be pulling it off the side. I don't know.
It
And,
almost looked like a magnet,
oh, maybe, yeah.
you know,
Something like
situation,
that.
which makes sense because it's metal. It would have to
Yeah.
be a really strong magnet, but they do
Just
exist.
picture someone like pulling it and then dropping it, and then the phone ringing, you know, somebody hiding right there with a cell phone, because you can download rings like that, or even like on YouTube, and then just stop it when he picked it up. I don't know. And then why show that little room where he kept his stuff? It felt like a really like useless piece of footage for him to just be like, oh, the door's open.
Right.
I'm not saying it's not real. That was just the impression I got. But this last clip, that seemed like a really misshapen body.
And it was like really dark, like Vanta
Yes.
Black
Yeah.
style.
Yeah. So I don't know now what I think. What about you?
You're right, there were a lot of very convenient goings on. If he is entirely alone in there this whole time, truly, then there's a lot less room for meddling,
Yeah.
and it would be terrifying.
Yes.
But you're right, we do have to consider the possibility that there was a friend helping him out behind the scenes. We don't know for sure.
Okay, let's watch this extra.
Yes.
That's why it's so long.
Contamination. So for the people who stayed around all the way till the end, I have one more video that is very creepy, but honestly, just a little too good to be true.
Okay.
In this video, two Japanese friends can be seen hiking deep into the woods on a nature trail.
I love
somewhere
these
in
ones.
Japan.
It's just
It's
entertaining.
starting
Yeah.
to get dark when one of the guys becomes very ill. His friend hurries off to find a restroom on the trail to bring back water for his sick friend. And this is where the peaceful hiking trip turns into the stuff of nightmares.
おい大丈夫か
Whoa.
お前大丈夫かよ
Thank you for blurring that out.
動ける水持ってくるわちょ待てるあじゃあ水持ってくるからちょっとここで待っててじゃあちょっと行ってくるから
Are there commonly like restrooms on a hiking trail?
よし来たな。
Not where we live. Yeah.
だいぶ暗くなってきた。
So it's dark and he's got to go back and find him.
あいつ危ないからな。早くしかないと。
Oh.
あれ？これもしかして。
Wow. Like a provincial park style bathroom.
Yeah.
どっから入るんだこれ。こっからでいいのかな。おっしょ。こっちやな。
Hurry up, your friend's dying.
Yeah, like, what are you doing? You've already left him for hours.
Yeah.
ないなもう。
That's dirty?
殺していかなきゃ。
Come to North America, friend.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm happy when I find a bathroom that looks like this. Oh, is that like a shadow?
Oh, behind the glass? Yeah.
誰かいるの？
It's the hallway.
Oh.
Oh, this jump scare is gonna kill me.
This feels like a video game.
Yeah, like a first person, like,
Yeah.
oh.
It's his friend. It's like, you left me for hours.
Now I'm dead. I'll haunt you forever.
なんで水を？なんでいいの？
Oh! Oh, that picture had holes in its face.
If it was really zoomed in, it would have been different.
Oh my god.
But it was pixelated enough. And if they were smaller, bigger ones aren't so bad.
Uh-oh. Back to the mirror. Oh my god.
Creepy giggling can be
They're just
heard
wasting
from
so
somewhere
much
inside
water,
the
it's giving me
restroom.
anxiety.
Then the guy's sick
The
friend
water
who
pressure,
was
the
far
lack of
behind
water
on the
pressure
trail
is killing
is
me.
suddenly standing right behind him in the reflection of the restroom mirror. But
is chaos.
something about his friend just does not look quite right. Then someone grabs the guy's arm, and as he looks up, he sees a woman with a diseased-looking face who quickly disappears right before his eyes. Horrible, moldy scratches are left on his arm, and when he looks in the mirror, he recoils in horror. Now, it's totally fake, but this video definitely completely creeped me out the first time I saw it. So I thought I would share, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did.
I love that Nuke was like, you know, I'm still gonna give this video a spotlight because they put a lot of effort into that and kind of reminded me of like a creepy school project situation.
Yes, yeah.
I'm into it. I thought that was
I
great.
love those.
Yes. And it really did feel like a video game.
Yeah, it did that when it was very like to the mirror, to the sink.
Yeah. Well, this was so much fun. We're so happy to react to Nuke. It's been about 2 months since our last Nuke's Top 5 reaction, so we're really happy to do this again.
If you like this video, don't forget to boop that like button. It helps us out so much and we really appreciate it.
And if you haven't already, be sure to follow us on Instagram at TLS_paranormal. Also, Jen and myself have personal Instagrams, and all the information will be in the description. Also, make sure to comment down below and let us know your thoughts on these videos. Do you agree with our reactions? Do you have a different reaction? All beliefs are welcome here on the light side. Just keep it respectful, alright? And as always, live your life with love and light.
And keep on creeping on. Bye.